Welcome back, gay schools and everyone in between, to our YouTube channel,
The Horror Bandwagon.
Hi, my name is Sergio.
And my name is Cody.
And we are boys for horror analysis,
Criticism.
and spooky
And sometimes kooky.
entertainment. And we are officially back from our little break that we just had. I felt like we needed a little break and to decompress from our Stranger Things marathon. But here we are with another reaction. We're going to actually be releasing a few trailer reaction to some horror movies that are coming up. And we have a few that we need to catch up on.
Yeah.
But before we move on, thank you guys so much for following us, liking our videos, catching up with us on our Stranger Things episode. We really, truly need to say a big thank you. And we are currently on the road to 4K subscribers.
And that is so exciting. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for watching every week. It really means a lot to us to have this little community around us.
Now, today we are going to be talking about a new horror movie called Barbarian. It's supposed to be released this year, and I know nothing about it, except we're going to read a synopsis.
Okay. A young woman discovers the rental home she booked is already occupied by a stranger. Against her better judgment, she decides to spend the night, but soon discovers there's a lot more to fear than just an unexpected house guest.
I feel like this is definitely not up your alley. If you guys are new to the channel, Cody does not like horror movies, and this whole channel is pretty much us reacting to anything, all things horror, so that way we can get him on board. He is both a scaredy cat and a cynic when it comes to those films.
Yeah.
But especially home invasion movies.
Yeah, I can't do home invasion movies or like going to the
Like
just
your
the idea
roommate
of,
is-
you go to an Airbnb and you think you're alone, but then there's actually somebody there. Oh no.
I wonder why it's called Barbarian, because I feel like those two things don't translate together.
Well, I guess we'll find out. But before we get into the trailer, you guys know what to do. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. And if you want to support the channel even more, you can go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/thehorrorbandwagon.
Now, without further ado, let's get into it. We are going in strong.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
This is 476 Barbary, right?
Yeah, I'm renting this place.
Oh, it's
No,
Pennywise.
I booked it
the
a month
clown.
ago.
Are you sure you have the right place?
Really?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
Why don't you come inside and we'll call these idiots.
No, it's dry
Why
on
don't
the
you
porch.
just crash here?
Oh, no.
I don't know if you got a great look at this neighborhood, but I don't think you should be out there by yourself. It's dry and there's a lock on the door. By the way, I'm Keith.
Tess.
You take the bedroom and I'll sleep out here on the couch.
God.
No, thank you.
Keith?
Oh, fuck no.
Hello?
Keith!
No, you call the police. The police go down there. Oh my God.
This process might seem overwhelming, but with a little practice, it can soon become a pleasurable experience. This is perfectly natural.
God, you're gonna make me
Oh
watch
my
this.
God. Oh, that looks freaking awesome.
So, from a Barbarian standpoint, I think that the trailer kind of solved that question, at least partially, because
Well, explain it to me then,
They are
'cause-
on Barbary Road.
Oh,
So that may
okay.
that may be where it's coming from.
I mean, for me, it's giving me, I mean, obviously it's giving me your home invasion kind of movie, but at the same time, I'm also getting a little bit of The Purge. Did you get that? Maybe it's because of the woman talking, that voiceover.
I don't know that I so much got The Purge.
Well, for me, it's kind of making it seem like they're putting these people in one house.
You know what it's giving me is Fresh.
But why?
Well, I mean, in the sense that like you're getting led to this house. I mean, Sebastian Stan is just like over here being beautiful, and then you're like, okay, I will take this drink that you made for me in the other room.
No, but the guy that opened the door for the girl was the guy who was crawling towards her.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's one of the bad guys. I think this is gonna like play that trick of like, is he good or is he not? Is
I don't
he just
think so.
another person?
There's also another character that was in there in one of the scenes. There's another guy.
Yeah.
For me, from the sound, the voiceover, it seems like they're being kind of put into this trap, into this home. You know what? Like, what was the voiceover saying?
Well, we don't know who the voiceover was for. And the other, I mean, there are some other like clues that we already saw. There was like, she did notice that the bed was already undone. So somebody else was there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the guy that opened the door is going to be actually one of the bad guys or if he's just like part of
True.
it.
We really don't. And if it turns out to be a whole different thing, because we're making assumptions here. We're just trying to put together what we think this movie is. I will give it props if it turns out to be a totally different thing.
Yeah, well, because it appears to me that like this house, whoever owns it, has a really like sordid history. They have like this whole network of tunnels that go under it. But the thing that's going to be really interesting is like, what if this ends up being a lot bigger than that? That it's not just it's not just like this one house. What if it's the whole neighborhood?
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like the scene at the end makes it seem like all these houses are like the same thing is happening all at the same time.
yeah.
That's why it's giving me a little bit of the Purge / Saw, where they're putting these people into this house because they're like, that's so weird. Why are they booking us at the same time?
Yeah.
So I think they're giving us this vibe of it is a home invasion movie, but maybe at the same time it's kind of like they're putting these people in one house and it's like a survival of the fittest.
Or it's like an updated like H.H. Holmes murder house type thing.
Maybe. I mean, overall, I loved how scary it looks. It's giving me very like thriller horror. So, I mean, I'm going to be there. It's going to be in theaters. So you're going to have to wait for a review. Mm-hmm. And if it drops out on streaming, then we're going to react to it. But how scary do you think it's going to be?
Very. I think it's gonna be very scary. I'm thinking back to the times when I would like go to an Airbnb alone and I would just have to trust that the people who I was renting this from, who totally had a key to this house, were gonna let me just exist in peace.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I'm gonna be like, I feel like this movie's
gonna
take that away from me.
It's gonna ruin Airbnbs for everybody. This is the Jaws for Airbnbs. Once I heard footsteps in the distance, I was like, oh, it's over. It's over. Cody's not going to take it.
Yeah, no.
Well, guys, you let us know what you thought of this trailer. Are you going to go see it? Are you probably going to wait until it's streaming? You let us know down in the comments. But until then, we will see you for the next episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, press the notification bell, and follow us on Instagram at
The Horror Bandwagon.
or on Twitter at
Horror Bandwagon, know that.
We also have a website. You can go over to www.thehorrorbandwagon.com and look at just some extra stuff over there, or go listen to our podcast where we talk about horror movies in general. But with that, we have been your source for horror analysis,
Criticism.
and spooky, okay?
And sometimes kooky.
Entertainment.
Bye, everyone.